Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Demi. We're going to hop right into the reading. So I was being shown the word rejuvenation, and that's the kind of energy I'm feeling in. I do feel like you guys have been working on your nervous system and really calming down your nervous system. You could have experienced in the past anxiety, panic attacks, and this could have been far in the past, like years down the line. But I feel like only now are you feeling very grounded and very rooted. I'm hearing at home within your body and within yourself. So I feel like all of that inner work and that work you were doing, particularly on your nervous system, has paid off. And I feel like you have a newfound lease of life and respect for the simple things in life. I'm getting like you're happy with the simple things in life. It doesn't mean that you aren't going to strive for more and better and for like the luxuries, but you're very happy with the small things. I've intuitively opened this poetry book on 107, so you could be seeing the angel number 107, or maybe you're seeing repeating ones and sevens. But I've opened it onto a poem that says peace. So it's called Peace, and this is that energy I'm feeling like you guys are stepping into. I'm just going to read the end part of the poem, which says, "There grows the flower of peace, the rose that cannot wither, thy fortress and thy ease. Leave then thy foolish ranges, for none can thee secure, but one who never changes, thy God, thy life, thy cure." So you guys have found that cure to yourself. You found that peace to yourself and you've claimed it. There's also an innocence and a purity about you that you've tapped into again. So I feel like you could have been doing a lot of healing work on your inner child that is also coming through. But it's a very powerful energy. I just want to get some cards from this deck for you guys. So what does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? It's like you have realized that you are your sanctuary and you've always been your sanctuary. And this vessel, this physical vessel, is also your sanctuary. So like going forward, you will be treating it more as a, I'm hearing a temple. More as a temple than a temptress. So maybe you were putting a lot of crap into your body. It could have been like substance abuse, could have been alcohol, it could have just been food or like lack of exercise. Maybe it was a lack of things that you were doing with your body. That's coming through. We have here looking. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose and be fully satisfied. But this is what you're doing. You're really peering into yourself, into your own soul. But there's also this priority when it comes to your physical body, when it comes to your physical health. This is what you guys have been focusing on. And I feel like you've been having a lot of aha moments and realizations when it comes to you and when it comes to why you may have suffered with certain chronic health conditions. This can also be mental health conditions, because I feel like you're really tapping into your higher mind, into your higher self. You're really aligning when it comes to your human side and your soul side. You're really coming into alignment. Some of you guys could be looking for new work, and maybe you look when you're at work, because it says here be discreet in your search. You could be there like working at your 9 to 5, and then like a manager or someone comes over and asks you finished with something, and you're like, oh yeah, trying to click off when you're looking for other jobs. That's coming through for somebody. And then we have here wealth. So that flew out with wealth. You are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. I love how it has gold on it. It literally has these plaques of gold. So this is what is coming in for you. And it's like they're being flung. I'm just seeing like gold plaques being flung. But obviously, if that was to hit you in your head, it would knock you out. I feel like spirit, you could be having dreams where people are throwing like gold plaques like this at you, or gold coins. This is the energy coming through, because I'm seeing someone kind of being like, what the hell, like you're getting hit with something. Maybe some of you get hit by a bird, because I'm seeing, I don't know, they're showing me this. I'm like seeing someone being like what the fuck? You could have been on your phone, like applying for a job, and then a bird just comes down and sweeps you or bashes you in the head because they're flying too low. But someone is most definitely, it just happened, like you just got hit by a bird in the last few days, or it's about to happen, or you could get shit on. I'm just saying, you're either going to get hit or someone's going to get shit on by a bird. But this is like good luck. And it could be a sign that whatever job that you're applying for, whatever you were putting together, you could be working on a passion project if you're an entrepreneur. It's a sign that it's going to be very lucky and it will be a success. That's coming through. You could have strange things happening to you like that. Or it could even be that a bird's flying above and it drops something. You know, sometimes they drop like berries or something they were eating and it could hit you in your head. Because I'm just seeing someone get hit in the head. What else, Spirit? We have here cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. I do feel like some of you are leaving somewhere. Maybe that you get noticed. What is it called when someone kind of get noticed? It's not scouted. It's something else. Is it poached? I don't know, that word's gone out my head, but that's coming through. So maybe somebody else sees that you do a good job, whatever role it is that you do. Whatever you do, it's like it's not replaceable. It wouldn't be something like admin, like reception work. That's very, very replaceable. It is something else that you do, that you have a particular skill and you're in a particular profession. I'm hearing irreplaceable, so it's hard to replace you. But you're going to be leaving somewhere, because it's like you get scouted by someone else. I don't want to use that word, it's a different word, but it's like you get scouted and you go somewhere else. But some of you as well, your manager could even catch you applying for other jobs and then you get let go of. But this is all a divine orchestration and you wouldn't care anyway, because you don't want to be there, you want to leave. We have here many choices. You have options, even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see which is best. I'm hearing you will be on a yacht. You will be on a cruise or you will be in a yacht. So maybe you guys have had like desires recently where you want to go abroad and you want to go on a fancy yacht. And maybe you want to go on a cruise, and Spirit is saying this is within reach, it will happen. This is the thing, you have a certain thought and dreams within your head and you're imagining things and you're having like you know, those waking visions, like a daydream. It means that it's in vibrational alignment to you. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card for the collective, please? One more card for the collective. I don't know why they keep showing me like blocks of gold being thrown at someone, and this is happening. And we have I'm laughing because it's like it's hitting someone. You're like, what the heck? We have success. The path you were on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. They're now saying like, there's worse ways to die. Why is this vision being put in my head? They're like, there's worse ways to die. Getting knocked out by a block of gold. The path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on track. I feel like you guys would have been very, very stressed in your past. Maybe this is still ongoing when it comes to finances and money, which is why they're trying to make a joke out of it, because it is coming in for you. Gold is coming in for you because of the work you've been doing and really leveling up when it comes to your nervous system. Because when you calm your nervous system, when it's very peaceful, this is you leveling up. This means that you are ready for your higher timeline, when you're not all jittery and constantly stressed, because that means you're in overwhelm and like opportunities and things can't come at you because you won't even be focused on it, and you may not even believe that it's actually for you. You could be like, oh, that's too good to be true, because you're stuck in this kind of stressed energy. But you will know success. You will reach the top of the mountain. You're almost there. It's literally like you have a few more steps, and it's at the point where you're like, you're wanting to give up and you can't actually see that you're almost at the top, but you're almost at the top. What else, Spirit? This deck. What do the collective need to hear right now? What do the... Thank you. We have... This looks like a portal, like a doorway. It's a golden portal and it's a golden doorway. I don't know if I can show that part. The person is naked. But they're standing at the doorway. They're kind of just looking around. And you see here, this looks like the astral. I do feel like a lot of you will be dreaming about gold. There's something to do with gold. And you see even here with the balloons on this card that I'm staring at, the balloons are gold. And she's wearing a golden yellow dress. I feel like this is your auric field and this is your energy body at the moment. Some of you could experience out of body experience, like an astral projection while you are sleeping. You can come out of your body and it's like you walk on over. You look at yourself, you look at your body, and then you walk on like throughout your house, and you could walk past the mirror and then you could notice that your soul is like pure gold. That's coming through for someone. But you are at a doorway and you are at a portal. And you're about to walk through it. Maybe you have just walked through it and you're kind of like bearing your surroundings. You're looking around. You're like, this is very different to like the crack shack I was used to back there. You're looking around. You're like, oh my God, everything gold. This is it. You're walking into your golden timeline because you're aligned with it now. What else, Spirit? Can I just get a few more cards from this deck, please? But do pay attention to your dreams right now. When you remember them, write them down. Even if it seems like the dream is like very, very insignificant, you don't feel like it's that important or a message, still write it down, because this will help you with your remembrance when it comes to your dreams, and you'll get in the habit of writing them down if you don't already do that. We have here, this I feel like is like the human self, the higher self, and then God. You see? The human self, the higher self, and then God, all in alignment. You're in alignment with your human self, your soul's path, and God's path for you, all in alignment, which is how and why you were walking through this golden portal, because you have become that key. You have become that frequency through all of this work that you were doing. It has paid off. You've become that warrior. I'm hearing a soft warrior. That's too many cards. You have become that soft warrior. So some of you guys could release a lot of anger that you were holding on to. And this could have caused like chronic health conditions when you were younger or in the last few years. Just a few cards, please, at a time, Spirit. They keep all flying out together. I'm taking this one. Again, here we have the 3 heads. 3 could be very significant. You could be seeing 3s everywhere. But you see, it looks like a keyhole. But the keyhole is a person. So you have become that key. They're confirming it. You are in that right frequency. You are a vibrational match to what you were dreaming about. What you have been dreaming about. What you've been working towards. And you see here how it has this kind of lights, this astral feel. It has it on this card here too. So this is that confirmation that you are walking through that door. And you, your soul, and God, you're all in alignment. You are on your destined path. You are in a very fated time right now. What else, Spirit? Can I get a few cards from this deck? Thank you. I love how the first card we have come out here is drum medicine. Regulation, which is what you've been doing. You've been regulating yourself. But look at the drum, it's gold. It looks like a giant coin. So again, it's like this gold and this coin coming in for you. And I'm laughing because they keep showing me the vision of it literally being dashed at you. But it's like it's being dashed energetically, but you're still feeling it. You're like, oh, what the fuck? This is what's coming through. Some of you guys could work with shamanic tools or certain spiritual tools to do with like feathers or a staff, like a ceremonial staff. Maybe use a drum. I'm seeing sound bowls. You could also work with sound bowls like vibration, frequency and vibration. You see how you got the birds in the corner here and I'm staring at the birds. So again, it's like a bird could come down and swoop down at you, either shit on you or drop something on your head. Or you could be dreaming of this in the astral. That's coming through for somebody. But you're flowing like a river now. You're really flowing like a river and you're not fighting against the current. You're going with the flow. You feel like you're in a very like kind of like Piscean energy right now. We have eagle feather, soar. So again, birds are very, very significant. And I do feel like you will be finding feathers everywhere, but I do feel like a lot of you work with feathers. You can even create your own spiritual tools with the feathers you find. I keep being shown a stuff and it has like feathers on it and like different stones and different crystals and like markings. So maybe you make your own spiritual tools. You could do that to sell to the public. That's coming through for someone. You know, like those kind of fans that you use with the sage and the Palo Santo. That's what you could create. Maybe you make them for yourself and you can turn this into a service you provide to other people. But birds are very significant. That's because you're seeing from a higher perspective and you're soaring higher because you are in alignment. So you're moving on up to your better timeline. You're walking through that golden portal. Did you want this deck? No, they want to get some poems. So what poems does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? What poems does the collective need to hear right now? Can I just get a few? Let's get 3. 3 poems for the collective. What do they most need to hear right now? This one. This one says, hidden enemies come out and play. Show your snaky ways in the light of day. I'm that needle in a haystack, a diamond in the rough, and I call your bluff. Remember when I wrote a threat you no longer pose? I was referring to you and your Pinocchio nose. Keep on with your self-delusional lies. My ancestors have removed your disguise. Here, take back your evil eye. I folded it up neatly 10 times. Enjoy it whilst I fly on by. So you're letting go of the people that are connected to those lower timelines, those karmic timelines that you were in the past, because you completely closed out that cycle now. You don't want any like drama. I'm hearing like a fidgetiness. So then maybe there's people around you, because I'm hearing substance abuse as well, who are on substance abuse, or they've just got a very stressy nervous system and they kind of like jump or they fidget. There's something about that in their body, the physical body. All this is happening on the spiritual body and you can feel it now because of the work you've done, and you don't like being around these people. It's people who hold drama within themselves, a battle within themselves that they still aren't facing right now. It's like demons they aren't facing. You can't be around that energy because you're in an energy of peace and self-regulation, so it's hard for you to be around that right now. And you guys could be sending like returning home any hateful, jealous and envious energies that will be coming on you right now, because you will get this when you're walking through this golden doorway. You will get a lot of envy on you. What else, Spirit? This one. Okay, this one here says, the sacred flame, anything but a game. Here sacredness is serious, to non-believers a little delirious. Wouldn't you want to stir the pot, even if it meant losing the plot? There's hidden gems in madness, divinity in profanity, God's greatest gift, innocence with a cheeky twist. The unwrapping isn't something you'll want to miss. How else will the surprise jump out and give you a big kiss? Spirit hold a rather long list. These souls are ready to see the magic they hone, unpacked all their baggage and not afraid to leave home. What comes next is a saintly secret well kept. Remembrance is a game that every incarnate has to play. You've almost got a full house, a bingo, I hear spirits shout. Yeah, because you guys have become that key. You've become that key in that frequency and that vibration you needed to be to unlock something, for you to walk through that golden portal. For each of you, when you go through this door, there's going to be a gift there, and that gift is going to be different for all of you. For a lot of you, because they keep having gold and coins coming through, it will be finances. For some of you as well, it could be the love of your life, I'm hearing, for those of you that are single. For others of you, it could be your love of your life in a different way, for those of you that are wanting to conceive a child. But this gift will be different for all of you. I'm also being shown land. So if you've had a dream of having your own homestead, your own farm, land, that's also coming through for somebody. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so this poem here says, entrepreneur, that go-getter slaw. I heard God knocking at my door. No longer holding the same lessons anymore. Gift wrapped, beautifully packaged. The journey ahead won't be as imagined. Divinely dreamt up. Are you ready for your lump sum? Remember to invest wise. Generational wealth is aligned to a certain amount of stealth. A clover leaf depicts luck. Better not let your old self mess this up. Tame it, then claim it and name it. This blessing is yours, so go answer God's at the door. That's literally just wrapping up what's been coming through in this reading. I'm hearing in this lifetime. So you have reached a huge key, this huge goal that has always been like God in your spiritual court, been trying to throw these gold at you, these gold coins at you for like quite a few previous past lives. And maybe you didn't quite move out of lack consciousness in your past lives, but you have in this life, and your soul has been on this cycle for a while, and you're finally breaking free out of it. So it's a big thing. It's a very, very big thing for both you, your human self, your soul, but also for the Most High God. But there is a gift coming in for each of you, and it will be different. But for a lot of you, it's going to be to do with finances. It's to do with money, because you're stepping into that frequency of abundance, and you hold the key to self-mastery to you. But that's all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate with someone out there. Oh, and I see you in another video.